I just wanted to say to the folks that are very, very, very well aware of. Okay, sorry about that. Um, for people that have been around for years and they've been able to observe the situation in its entirety, y'all know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, new people have came along, and I swear to you, these people on the internet that have been stalking and harassing me, and it was very personal, the stalking that was done. I think that for me it would be different if it were like not so personal, you know what I mean? uh it would be different. But you know what? I wanted to let y'all know that I'm good and I am in good spirits, and I don't let I don't let mind fuckery fuck with my head. I don't let it get to me. You know what I'm saying? To that capacity. Like I know how to deal with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. But I wanted to talk about how when eventually law enforcement um, and a court of law is gonna eventually, review all of the evidence. They're gonna review all of the evidence, and they're gonna eventually, uh, there will be justice eventually in the court. I feel like I've already gotten justice over and over again, because everything that the stalkers have attempted to mind fuck me out of, they haven't been able to. But I find it really astounding, and I'm just gonna say this: uh, the stalkers that I am dealing with are huge liars. When it boils down to it, whether or not they are lying because they are delusional, which I think all stalkers are delusional. You know what I'm saying? But whether or not they're lying about it because they're delusional, mentally ill, really honestly doesn't matter. So I wanted to say that, first of all, the person who was the seed behind the stalking, the person who was the seed behind the stalking, actually today is her birthday. Actually, today is Tiffany's birthday. And believe it or not, yes, rituals was done. And I'm not going to really get into detail about that. I'm not, at least not publicly, as far as the rituals that were done today, very early this morning in the witching hour. But I want to say that I'm glad that, and it's crazy because I'm a Cancer, and Cancers are usually very emotional people. I'm glad that, I think it's because of that Leo rising that I have, and then also with my with my chart being so filled with Gemini, um, or Mercury's energy. I believe that that is one of the reasons why I don't let it bother me to the point where, because I believe that sometimes when people go through stuff like what I am dealing with this damn stalker, I think that it could literally take over their mind, and I don't allow it to do that. But it is really astounding. It really is for people to either not be aware of what they've been doing for over 10 years or for them to deny it. Now, for a stalker, internet stalking can be particularly fucked up for some people. Like I said, for me, you're not getting anything past me. In fact, when this dude continues to stalk and harass me today and lie, not only is spirits and daggers and shit gonna be coming at his goddamn throat, but it will also be documented as well and reported to law enforcement. So Bum Dot is so mentally off and slow and sick and disgusting that for me personally, right? For me personally, I don't know about anybody else. He has a tendency to clump everybody together, which I believe, again, that's another ploy because, he wants to try to clear his consciousness of what he's been doing. Bum Dot has been stalking me on this platform for years. For that whole sector has. And the main reason has been because of Tiffany. And everybody knows the truth. Tiffany and Kat. Coincidentally, Bum Dot is hanging around Kat, who is a huge liar and obviously mentally ill, right? So that's why I feel like when you're dealing with something like that, you have to be very strong-minded and very hearted. You have to have thick skin. You do. You have to have thick skin because, otherwise insanity can be catching. Now, this dude knows that I don't want any kind of interaction with him. He knows that I want absolutely nothing to do with him. He knows this. That's something that he knows, but I think that he's so narcissistic that he doesn't want to deal with that fact. He wants to be in this fantasy that all women want him, which is bizarre. It is very bizarre. I don't know about those other women. I don't know about Blue. I have no idea the dynamics. I do know that a lot of stalking happens within that sector. I do know, which is the main reason why, what? If you're a smart, intelligent person that has the ability to understand perfect English, that is the number one reason why I've wanted nothing to do with that sector. I went through some traumatizing things dealing with Tiffany. Which is where the stalking started. This is in real life, right? In real life, I was going through traumatizing shit with Tiffany behind the scenes in 2013. This was 13 goddamn years ago. There was so many different traumatic reasons why I stopped being friends with Tiffany. So many different reasons, like inviting kids and her child abusing her kids in my house, struggling with the fact that I didn't contact law enforcement, that of which I should have back in Kansas, when I witnessed her punching her son, Jalen, in the face in my kitchen. Already dealing with the guilt behind me not contacting law enforcement on her. And then also seeing her and her family again after that, and Jalen being very upset, coming to me crying, saying, "Shani, why didn't you help me? Why didn't you help us? Because that was the reason why Tiffany punched Jalen in the face, is because she was downstairs in the bathroom. Jalen thought that Tiffany could not hear him. And he told me, he confided in me that Tiffany was abusing him and his brother. Right? There's a reason why I quit messing with her, period. I still feel bad to this day that Jalen came to me and begged for my help. I don't know if he wanted me to call law enforcement. All I know is that she came upstairs. She immediately punched Jalen in the face, right dab in the middle of his eyes and his nose, and said, "The visit is over," and said, "We're leaving. I gotta go." And having to watch those kids drive off with an angry person like her to take them home so that she could do what? Abuse them even more. To have to come online and deal with, shortly thereafter, delusional black men who are saying black mothers are abusive and white women don't abuse their kids, having to just witness a white mother abusing her kids, and them all being in denial, claiming that and attacking black women. Listen, I have never, I can honestly say that I have never punched any of my children in the face, nor would I ever. Shortly after that, I start getting stalked by these same people that are on the racist agenda against blacks, against black women. Shortly after that, right? They can't raise my blood pressure. Nah, I'm fine. If it were raising my blood pressure, I wouldn't. I would definitely not even deal with it. But coincidentally, that was Tiffany's wish, was for them to raise my blood pressure. Actually, it's funny you would bring that up. Anyway, let me finish saying what I'm saying. To come online and deal with black men on a delusional racist agenda against black women, which that within itself, I don't give a damn about them being black. Even if they were white, it was still just as fucking ridiculous, right? To come on here and then shortly thereafter, Tiffany and Kat being in social media acting racist as fuck, while these black men call CPS on me, and this group of people call CPS on me over and over again, to later find out that Tiffany, the reason why I'm being stalked, the brains behind it, the energy behind it, right? To find out from her, straight from her, that her children had called CPS on her and the police for abusing them. To also go through sexual harassment from these dudes for years, right? For the same dude that she met up with to continue to gang stalk me, and for him to continue to come on the internet making false claims First of all, trying to invert it, literally stalking somebody long term, well over 10 years, for him to invert it and say, I'm stalking him because I want him. Absolutely disgusting. And you know what? Like I said, I already got spiritual justice. Like I said, it will be reported to law enforcement. I am letting y'all know right now that that is bullshit. That dude knows that I want nothing to do with him. In fact, when I told him that I had no romantic sexual interest in him, his stalking got worse. His stalking got worse. Hold on, y'all. So it just, it's astounding. It's astounding. And dude is a real criminal. He is a sick person. Dude, let me tell you something. You can do a 12-hour marathon show, quote unquote show, about me, and it is never going to shut down the truth. The truth is always going to crush you. You are a disgusting individual. You and Kat are not going to get away with your stalking. And we all know that for some reason, you have these white women that freaking hide behind you so that they can stalk me. I'm not accusing them of stalking those other people at all. I'm not accusing them. I'm talking about me. See, I'm a separate person. This dude is mentally ill. There is actually a legit mental illness where people can't separate different people from other people. It's like they blend everybody together. I don't exactly know which one it is, but I know that it's a legitimate mental illness. It's probably cluster B personality or something, borderline personality. Dude, you are insane. And you know what? Okay. Dude is sick. He really is a sick-minded person, but you would have to be a sick-minded person for you to be on the internet harassing and stalking someone for over 10 years. And I'm going to tell you what God is going to do. God is going to make the whole world aware that you are a liar and that you are a fraud and that nobody over here wants you. Just like when I ended the friendship with Tiffany, I wanted nothing to do with her at that point because of her behavior and the things that she was trying to get me involved with. The drugs and the whorish lifestyle. Now that is the truth. Your girlfriend that you're with now, funny how you have a pattern of doing this. Is it a coincidence that this is the second female that you've so-called been with? This is the second female you've been with, even though Amanda only met me in real life twice. But this is the second female that you have been with that has came to this platform and harassed and stalked me with you. So, dude, I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Your life is going even deeper into the hot garbage. So it doesn't matter. It does. Listen, I'm not like an OCD-ish type of person that's gonna sit up here and give a damn. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Talking to somebody. Dude, you can do a show for the rest of your damn so-called life that you don't actually have. While you're doing that, I'm over here still handling business. So, and I want to let you know something, Bum Dot. Everything that you have tried to do to me, you have only done it to your goddamn self. That's why you're miserable. That's why you ain't gonna never have shit. That's why you're broke. So I don't give a damn. My presence and existence in this world, as well as social media, has nothing to do with you, has no connection with you. You look like a desperate idiot, desperately trying to connect yourself with me in social media because you're a loser and a fool running behind sick white women. You don't have no white woman that anybody would be proud of having. I don't believe you. Nobody's gonna be unless it's a stalker type of person that but no real man in this world wants to be with a woman like the women that you've had that stalk other women on the damn internet, that have no life, that sit up there and literally stalk another person, another woman on the internet. Are you kidding me? Hold on. That's just crazy. Lenny Pretty, I'm gonna be honest with you, he is being he I don't want to say he's being gang stalked, but he does have a lot of people coming at him on the internet because that's just what they do. I honestly believe that he enjoys that attention. I personally, for one, believe that it's kind of like it can go either way. I feel like people should just go with how they feel about the situation, honestly. I know that I'm not gonna I know that I'm not gonna be wasting my time out of my precious life to be talking to him every damn day. He's literally tried to slickily get some kind of conversation out of me and attention from me every single day, every day. And we all know who is the energy behind that. It's Cat. Tiffany's deceased, but it's Cat and Amanda. Hold on, y'all. And he's extremely jealous of me because I'm in a relationship with a man that don't have nothing to do with the black sector, don't have nothing to do with stalking nobody. So I have a life. That dude don't have no life. Not no real life. His life has literally been centered around Tiffany and her stalking. So we all know that he wasn't doing nothing, had no brain, had no path in life, had no purpose. I honestly would have never thought that there are people out there in this world that exist that literally have no purpose, no good purpose in life. And that's exactly what that dude is. So, dude, you can. I don't give a damn about you doing no damn show about me. People know the truth. I'm going to speak out about the truth. Am I going to continuously go back and forth with your fucking stalking ass every day? No, I am not. No, I am not. So, because today is Friday, I have a life. I didn't get to bake my cake last night. I'm gonna get that cake baked today, planning dinner, doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing in my life, doing my work for my clients, spending time with my family, and doing my thing. Ain't nobody thinking about you. You the one ain't got no damn real life. You do not have a life at all. That is a fact. You don't have no social life. In fact, you are completely socially dead, in my humble opinion. You are socially dead and obsolete. And I don't care how many, because I saw your girlfriend's page, how she thinks she over there doing witchcraft. Girl, let me tell you, your energy, your negative energy, you so-called trying to get revenge on me, girl, bye. Girl, bye. That's disgusting. And this fake vengeance with coming on here talking all this crap and lying, that ain't bothering me, because I know for a fact I am fully satisfied with everybody knowing the truth. Everybody. Now the question is that I'm gonna say before I go, because I gotta go, uh, is when this reaches the courtroom, and it will reach the courtroom. We will eventually be in court, and the court will be reviewing all of the evidence. That is when you're going to be put to rest. Okay? So keep building a case. Keep building my case against you. You don't have a case against me. In fact, listen, uh, I feel that you're doing that for some kind of defense. No, no. I am the straw that is going to break your damn back. This is a fact. And you will end up in prison. Okay. So and I don't nobody care about psycho babble. You're gonna go to your channel and you're trying to project that to me. No, everything that I say makes sense because I have intelligence and opulence, and you don't. Everything that I say makes sense. You and your mental illness and your psychotic behavior could never change the truth. It can't cover the truth, and it will never change what I am saying, because what I am saying makes perfect sense. Okay, period, end of story. That is just that's it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Okay. All I know is that oh, let me say this before I go. Every dollar, which you don't make much money doing what you're doing, and that's part of the other reason why you're still stalking me upsetly. You're upsettedly still stalking me. Listen. Camera recording. Every penny, every that you get is cursed. You understand me? So you may think, oh, well, I get to stalk somebody. I get to stalk somebody and I get paid to stalk people on the internet and to lie on people. Oh, it ain't gonna last forever. It's time. It's time for you to see the inside of a jail cell. It's time and it's gonna happen. In the meantime, your whole life is cursed. Your body is cursed. Your mind is cursed. That's a fact. Okay? All right, y'all. To the rest of y'all, love you guys. Have a happy Friday. And like I told y'all, I'm staying focused on what is important. That's what I'm doing. So, and that's the end of the story. Otherwise, if Bum Dot don't end up in jail, he gonna end up dead before that. He gonna end up having a heart attack or a stroke. That's another thing I was gonna tell y'all. Yeah, yeah. Sure, Savannah. I don't mind. Um, how you doing, by the way, Savannah? Um, yeah. So, in the meantime, uh, Bum Dot is cursed. That's all I know. Dude, you're cursed. You are disgusting. I gotta get my son to come and get this stuff. This is too heavy. You're welcome. But just to let you know, Savannah, my content has is not about these people, but people do need to know that this situation started more than 10 years ago. It started more than 10 years ago, and all I know is that they're lying. Because Bum Dot knows I don't want any kind of interaction with him. And just to also another thing, I keep my blood pressure low, not low, but I keep it normal. And I don't even take medicine. So I'm good. Okay. I don't let stuff stress me out. I choose what I allow to stress me out. And I don't even really, to be honest with you, I'm really good at stress management. Especially when it comes to I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a Cancer, I'm a water sign, and then also I'm a healer. So, I just kind of, that's one of my gifts. But, I am dealing with, certain things that I'm not going to discuss on here. And that is what's important to me. The people in my real life, so Bum Dot, go ahead and continue to throw your life in the garbage because you're a toilet person anyway. You are garbage anyway. Okay. I just want to let you know that you ain't hurt nobody but yourself. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.